Pork health risks revealed through personal discovery. 2 years ago, my doctor delivered news that completely changed my relationship with pork. After experiencing persistent inflammation and digestive issues, blood tests revealed elevated cholesterol and concerning inflammatory markers. When we examined my diet closely, pork consumption emerged as a significant factor I never considered. This discovery led me down a research path that uncovered shocking truths about pork's impact on human health. The information I found from medical institutions worldwide opened my eyes to risks most people never consider when choosing their protein sources. Pork naturally contains higher levels of inflammatory compounds compared to other meats. The arachidonic acid content in pork can trigger inflammatory responses in sensitive individuals, particularly those over 40. This matters because chronic inflammation contributes to numerous health conditions as we age. First, pork's saturated fat content significantly exceeds most other protein sources. A typical 3.5-ounce serving contains approximately 7 to 9 grams of saturated fat, representing nearly half the daily recommended limit according to the American Heart Association. This elevated saturated fat intake directly correlates with increased cardiovascular disease risks. Second, processed pork products contain nitrates and nitrites that form nitrosamines during cooking. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, placing them in the same category as tobacco smoke. Specifically, colorectal cancer risk increases by 18% for every 50 grams of processed pork consumed daily. Third, pork carries higher parasite and bacteria risks than other common meats. Trichinella spiralis, hepatitis E virus, and Yersinia enterocolitica can survive in undercooked pork. Even with modern farming practices, these pathogens remain concerns that require careful handling and cooking protocols. Fourth, the high purine content in pork can trigger gout attacks in susceptible individuals. Purines metabolize into uric acid, and excessive levels crystallize in joints, causing severe pain and inflammation. People with existing gout conditions often experience flare-ups after consuming pork regularly. My personal journey with reducing pork consumption began immediately after my diagnosis. Within 6 weeks, my inflammatory markers decreased by 30%, and my energy levels improved dramatically. This wasn't just coincidence, but a direct result of eliminating a major inflammatory trigger from my diet. Here's what medical research reveals about minimizing pork-related health risks. Choose the leanest cuts available, such as pork tenderloin, which contains less saturated fat than fattier options like bacon or sausages. Limit processed pork products to occasional consumption rather than daily meals. Cooking methods significantly impact pork's health effects. Avoid high-temperature cooking like grilling or frying, as these create harmful compounds called heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Instead, use slow cooking, braising, or baking at moderate temperatures. Marinating pork in acidic solutions before cooking can reduce harmful compound formation by up to 90%, according to research published in the Journal of Food Science. Ingredients like lemon juice, vinegar, or yogurt-based marinades provide protective effects during cooking. Portion control becomes crucial when consuming pork. The American Cancer Society recommends limiting red meat intake to 18 ounces per week, including pork products. This translates to approximately 3 6-ounce servings across 7 days maximum. Some individuals experience immediate adverse reactions to pork consumption, including digestive upset, skin irritation, or respiratory symptoms. These reactions indicate sensitivity to specific proteins or compounds in pork that don't affect everyone equally. Quality sourcing matters significantly for pork safety. Choose organic, pasture-raised pork when possible, as these animals typically receive fewer antibiotics and growth hormones. Conventional pork often contains antibiotic residues that may contribute to antibiotic resistance. Proper storage and handling prevent additional health risks. Keep pork refrigerated at 40 deg or below, and consume within 3 to 5 days of purchase. Cook pork to an internal temperature of 145 deg, followed by a 3-minute rest period to eliminate potential pathogens. To track your health progress after reducing pork consumption, monitor energy levels, digestive comfort, and inflammation symptoms. Keep a simple food diary noting how different proteins affect your overall well-being and physical comfort. Remember that complete pork elimination isn't necessary for most people. Informed choices about frequency, preparation methods, and sourcing can significantly reduce health risks while still allowing occasional enjoyment of pork dishes.